we read about the foreign data wrapper, we have not completed the lab part. Okay, so let's complete that lab part also today. So first of all, before I do the lab, let's understand what I'm trying to achieve. Okay, so this is my Postgre database server, and this is my MySQL database server, MySQL. Okay, so MySQL is running on port 3306 and Postgre runs on 1532. Postgre
543.
runs on 14. Ah, okay. I was just expecting this 5432. Okay, so 5432. So before you uh, create any foreign data wrapper, okay, the first prerequisite is your Postgre database supposed to be able to communicate with your foreign server using the port. Okay, so let's suppose in this practical, I'm going to create a foreign data wrapper. For first of all, which foreign data wrapper is going to be created? It will be FDW MySQL, right? Because we have multiple kind of foreign data wrapper available. So for today's scenario or today's lab, I'm going to use FDW underscore MySQL. Foreign data wrapper binaries can also be changed. Sometimes you will find the binary from GitHub. Sometimes you will find the binary from Percona, EDB, Citus, Heroku, or AWS. Okay, so depending on your version, depending on your need, do a small prerequisite test and then choose the right binary, because sometimes we have seen the binaries also creating the issue. Okay, so the first requirement, server A supposed to ping server B. Second requirement, server A supposed to connect to server B on the database, whatever database you are using Oracle, MySQL, Mongo, or whatever database you are using. That particular database port supposed to be accessible from your Postgre database environment. Otherwise, your foreign data wrapper is not going to work. Okay, good. And second thing, you should be having, in case of MySQL, your database, whatever database user, the DB user that you are going to create, supposed to have remote connectivity privileges. Otherwise, what will happen in MySQL, if your user is having privilege only to connect to the local database, then it will not going to establish the connection from outside of your database cluster. So make sure your database user is having privilege to connect from remote server. So these are some prerequisite that you have to follow. For this particular session, let's do one thing. Let's take session A as a Postgre database server. This is Postgre database server, and this, let's see, B as a MySQL server. Okay, so let's see whether MySQL is installed or not. So this is currently I'm using Alma 8.10. So let me quickly install MySQL on Alma 8.10. Okay, MySQL installation is very easy. Nothing to worry about it. It is pretty straightforward. I will give you the documentation also. You can just simply run few commands and you can create the MySQL cluster. MySQL cluster can also be created by normal yum or DNF command. Okay, so it is very easy. Simply, or if you are not clear, you can simply go to the Google also, and Google will show you thousands of the articles. Okay, I'm going to do it from Google only. So let me open it. Where is my browser? Okay, so first of all, let's disable the default module. I have disabled it. Let's enable the binaries. repo list final. I'm just using the community edition of MySQL. The green one is MySQL server. The yellow one is Postgre. Okay. In case if you are not clear what I'm doing, you can ask your question. Okay. So currently MySQL is installed. Let's check it. Grep MySQL. So these binaries are installed. Simply start and stop the cluster. Start and enable. Okay. I can get the temporary password from my MySQL log. So MySQL minus u. The root is the master user in MySQL, and I can give this particular password. Access denied. In case if password is not working, you can use colons also. So currently I have connected to my MySQL server. So first time, whenever we connect to the MySQL, try to change your password. Okay. So let's change it to Oracle. I have changed my Oracle password. So currently, let me make it little big. No problem. I will
Make your voice capital.
that also we can try, but I think it will not take. So like,
Password.
okay,
It will not
let me
allow
take
until
some
I reset.
let me take some complex password. Password generator. Let me generate some complex password. Generating a password. 1 second. Password. We can also disable this feature. The check also we can disable. That is also possible. Let's take this one. Copy the password. Oh God. Let me regenerate it. This is better. Copy.
And simply, sir, make
Okay. So now password, I have changed it. And now let's start the main work. Okay. So before we start the installation, the important thing is on Postgre side, we should be having the on the Postgre side, we need all the binaries to be available. Okay, so let me find the binary for my particular Postgre. system rpm minus q grep postgres. So currently, what is my Postgre version? Postgre 17. Okay. So, and second thing, I'm using Postgre Community Edition. Okay. I'm not using Postgre any other EDP or something. If you are using EDP or something, you have to bring the Postgre specific binary related to that particular flavor. Okay. So let me bring the binary. I'm just searching on the Google. Let me show you also what I'm doing so that in case if you are doing the same thing, you can get the idea. So FDW for MySQL. MySQL.
Abhishek, is the process similar for
Mhm.
Oracle?
Same process, but in Oracle, the difference between Oracle and this is in Oracle you are connecting Oracle to Oracle using two kind of database links, public and private. In case in Oracle, if you want to connect Oracle to MySQL, then you have ODBC drivers and you connect them as a application level, or you connect using some third party code like Java, Python or something, and then you bring the data here. You populate the data. But Postgre is a very advanced database. So here what is happening? You have Postgre database and you have MySQL database. MySQL database. So what is happening? First, you will install the binary. You will create one extension. You will create one server. Server is nothing but holding the information about this server, the IP and other details, port and everything. And on top of that, you are going to create the user or mapping. So mapping is nothing but your user and password like that. And then after that, you will create your object or table. Sorry, object. So this object mapping is going to use these two details, server mapping and user mapping, and it will fetch the MySQL related data to your object like that. So basically, Oracle is more like homogenesis and this is heterogenesis, where I'm using Postgre is a different database and MySQL is a different architecture.
Yeah,
So that is
my question was,
mm-hmm.
um, the destination database in this example is
Mm-hmm.
MySQL. If the destination database was Oracle, will
Mm.
the same process for foreign
Same
data
process,
wrap?
same
Okay,
process.
okay, thank you.
There is not going to be any difference, but the only difference is going to be uh, currently we are using
Binaries.
binaries of for MySQL. Here we are going to use Oracle binaries.
Okay, thank you.
So we can use for DB link creation from Oracle to Postgres.
You can create, I think new Oracle gives you that option. You can use Oracle to Postgre. Compatibility is very important. A lot of time what happens if things are not compatible, you might see that you have a lot of issues. Okay. So compatibility is very important. That's why I'm showing you this practical. Let me find the binary, exact binary for my operating system. Cat. Okay. So looks like binaries are there or not. Thirteen. Okay. Let's try this one. What is the issue here?
Git is not
Git
installed.
is not installed.
Not installed. So DNF install git -y. So exit. Initial level might be little complex when you are finding the binary. There are chances that our binary, our FDW will not work. So don't get worried. You uninstall the binary, install it, or check the compatibility of your specific version that you are using. Okay. Sometime it happens. I'll try my level best to explain everything, or practically I will show you everything. So don't worry. There is another way also. People who are working for a very tight security zone, they might not get the access of DNF, YUM or RPM, especially people from the banking domain. So in case if you don't want to do DNF install, there is another way. I know some people might be thinking in my company, they don't allow me to doing DNF or all those things. So for that kind of environment, what you can do, you also have the option of tarring and untarring. Okay. You can go to the documentation. In the documentation, you will find the tar file also. Okay. So when you are using the tar file, you have to simply go and untar that particular file. Okay. So here I am doing DNF install. In case if you don't want to do the DNF install, you can bring the tar file. Okay. And you can untar it. That is also possible. So it's up to you, whatever kind of option you want to use. But the moment you will do it with the tar method, you have to do the upgrade by yourself. Okay. That is very important thing. Are you getting this, what I'm trying to explain here, everyone? Is that clear? Because that is the main real-time issue that comes into the production. Are everyone
Abhishek,
clear what I was talking about?
Abhishek, related one question.
Mhm.
So, what are the standard methods like in either bank, either financial sector or normal sector? What is the
Mhm.
standard method like when we configure,
Standard method
install and
is
configure?
yum install or
Yeah,
DNF
install.
install.
So, who is going to be take care of this one? Like Linux admins will take care about this installation portion, or we have to be take care?
If you have root access and you are allowed
We
to
might
run
not.
root
Definitely,
commands,
we might not have root access. It
then
should
you
be
have
controlled with
to then you have to
coordinate
coordinate
with
with
the.
your Linux
Okay.
administrator.
So, like, suppose I have to download the software from the portal, then we take the coordination with Linux, then we install this one. But
Correct.
my question is like, suppose if I'm going to be give the some software to them, which is not possible to down, like installation is easy, it's
Mm,
not easy to accept, right? Something we have idea like what we are doing here.
mm.
So thing is like, which format is especially like RPMs we have to download something, or we have to download the some like what are the industry standards? I'm not getting exactly. I'm little confused over here.
First thing is you need binary
Hmm.
to run
Either
foreign data
Postgres or
wrapper.
MySQL, whatever the thing. Yeah.
Whatever binaries. So these binaries, either you can bring it via wget,
Yes.
curl,
Mm-hmm.
yum,
Mm-hmm.
tnf. Okay. Let's suppose this your company is not allowing you due to XYZ issues. Okay. Because I
Mm.
know some companies, they don't like all these tools because they can bring a lot of unwanted things. So they will tell you
Right.
use zip format or tarball format.
Hmm.
So in that case, first of all, you should get the binary here on your server.
Okay.
Binaries are not only, it's not like that only binaries are going to work. They also need some kind of RPMs, supported RPMs. I'm on
Hmm.
very advanced Linux version. So that's why majority of the binaries are there. But let's suppose you are using any minimum Linux environment
7 or
like
6.5. Yeah.
7 or 6.5, or let's suppose on you are on EC2,
Hmm.
or you are on Azure VM, which is the lightest VM, right? Or let's suppose you are on Vagrant, where you
Hmm.
are on the basic Linux version, where a lot of binaries are not available. Okay. In that case, you have to take the help from your Linux admin and get all these things sorted out. If your binaries are not correct, your foreign data wrapper will not work. So that's what I'm trying to show you here, that what I did, I'm going to clone the repository, right? So I don't have git command. So I just install the git command and then I will bring the binaries to my server. Okay.
Hmm.
So first of all, this is done. This is done. Okay. Okay. Another important thing, people who are trying to create foreign data wrapper for MariaDB, process is going to remain same. Okay. So don't get confused. MySQL and MariaDB are same kind of database. 95% same, but it is same. The only difficult part is setting up the foreign data wrapper binary. Once your binary and everything is done, nothing to worry. Everything is going to good. All Linux. No, this is not the part. Git clone. Okay. Foreign data wrapper. Let's do this. Okay. So I got the binary of foreign data wrapper. So this binary is ready. Now let's go and set the path. Install. Make command not found. So dnf install -y make. The more you understand this process, the more you will able to understand the integration also. Okay, because we do a lot of integrations sometimes. Make and then sudo install. Don't take back no file or directory. Let's fix this. So as per the documentation and the see what I see, this have some prerequisite. Well, let me install that also. I'll give you the documentation also, don't worry. But why I'm doing like this, so that you understand what kind of problems I get. So make, when I was trying to compile the MySQL FDW binaries, I was getting some prerequisite error. And then I found that before making, I need to install development tool. So I'm just fixing the prerequisite of foreign data wrapper using this command. Make sense? Everyone understand this? What happened here? This particular part. Everyone understand? What is make?
It's like compiling and installing.
Very good. So whenever we in the Linux or in any Unix environment, we got the binary, we have to compile it. And for compiling, what command we use? We use make command and we use make install command. So compiling, while I was compiling the binary of foreign data wrapper, I got the error. So this error says that in my current operating system, I have some packages missing, which requires to run the make command or specific binary. So I'm just updating those binaries here. Okay. So once these binaries are updated, I will run the make command again. Okay. Make sense, everyone?
Yes.
If you are confused, you can ask your question. Nothing to worry about that. This can take little time in your environment sometimes. So just bear with that. People who are going to do it on Ubuntu, it is going to little bit different. Okay. So if you want, I will give you the document for Ubuntu also. Not different, but command will be different, like apt install, apt get, like kind of command. Clear? People who use Ubuntu, they should use little bit different steps. I think Raj, you are using Ubuntu, right?
Yes.
So for Ubuntu, step will be little bit different, not exactly same, but little bit different. Array, this is going to take how much time? 86 packages, right? Let me do like this. Why I need all these things? I will just take whatever I need.
Abhishek, will this make command give you the list of required binaries, or it will
No,
just say that it's
it
not
will just throw
compatible?
error. It will just throw error. But technically it need only 3-4 packages: GCC, make, and git. If it is further failing, currently what it is doing, it is bringing everything. See, I was bringing the entire toolkit for Postgre. See here. But now what I did, this is going to take. See, I installed everything. I was trying to install everything, but now I cancel it because it is going to install 187 package, 186 packages. But based on my experience, I know it need only few packages, not the entire suite. So I minimized it. Let's see if it is failing, we'll bring more packages so that you will come to know how to fix all these issues. That's why I have not given the step-by-step documentation. Otherwise, in that case, what will happen? You will not understand all these pain and concepts. Make sense, everyone?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So another important concept. If you are a Oracle DBA, if you are a DBA, SQL Server DBA, so just update your concept saying that in open source world, it's like we bring our own. It's like BOP. We bring our own softwares, our applications. It's not like that something is box pack available here. So you have to leave that particular mentality and you have to start understanding all these things. Here we are building everything by our own. We are not getting any by default packages or software available. Like Oracle people, they by default get data pump. They get different utilities. Here it's not like that. We use some open source utilities, open source softwares, binary, and we make solution happen, or we make the things happen like that. Make sense?
Yeah.
Meanwhile, it is getting installed. Any doubt, any question?
So I had a question regarding the MVCC.
Mm-hmm.
So in case of a table having primary key,
Mm-hmm.
how the MVCC will handle it? Because a single table will have a single primary key, right? It cannot have multiple rows with the same primary key.
Mm.
So in that case, how Postgre will
No
handle the
difference.
MVCC?
No difference. It is going to be same. It's completely on the row level. It does not check any relation or something. If row is there, uh, data is present. If row is deleted or dead tuple, it become dead tuple, then MVCC is marked as a dead tuple. It is on the concurrency level. It is not on the object level or relation level. Simple.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
In case if these the binaries which I am installing, it is directly coming. In case if you are working for a banking sector and these binaries can't come from the DNF, what is the alternative? How you can bring the binaries? How to bring the binaries? These binaries are required to run my foreign data wrapper binary or software. It's a prerequisite. How to bring it?
Through call.
wget.
wget.
Call or
Another option.
something.
RD factory.
Artifactory. Artifactory is for Docker, right? Or if I don't know if you can bring the binary, but you can also use, you can bring the zip or binary directly. You can download it in your local machine and you can do SCP. Technically, it brought these many RPMs, right? So what we can do, we can bring the RPMs by our own, and we can do DNF local install. There is a command called DNF local install, and then I can install it. Or also I can use RPM commands. Make sense, everyone?
Yes.
Let me do this again and see. CD. This time I am using a different approach. Okay.
Abhishek,
I'm
this foreign
currently.
data wrapper, is it
Mhm.
required for migrating Oracle data to Postgres also?
Yes, you can use either way, whatever way you want to find it, you can do it. Oh, sudo make install command not found. Okay, no problem. So let's do this here. Why it is asking for password? Ah, one second.
Because you are using sudo, I think.
But this should not ask password, should get compiled by itself. What? No, but no problem. Let's fix this. We have option for everything. See, binary. Okay. What is the problem? Okay. Okay. What is documentation is telling? Let me find that also. Export MySQL path. Let's do like this. What is the command to list the services? Systemctl hyphen systemctl. You remember, right? Last time we have talked about that.
Yeah, systemctl list hyphen units.
So 17 systemctl stuff.
List hyphen units. Abhishek, it will become.
Yeah, it came. I typed it. Systemctl list unit type
Okay,
services.
okay.
Start. Now let's see if okay. PostgreSQL command not for required compile extension stop.
Why it's showing pg config command not found?
Hmm.
I think we first have to make sure that pg config is set in environment variable. So if we get the output of pg config, then only the make command will, run, I think. First run the pg config in Postgres server. pg underscore config.
It's not there.
No, so environment variable is not set, I think, properly.
So no, but this is here, right? Okay, got it, got it, got it.
So this is going to local path.
Local path.
Now it should run.
bin/colon path pg config hyphen version. Perfect. Now let's
Just run
do.
pg config.
No, before that, pg config is there. It came actually. I just checked.
Now you can run make. So
1 minute, because I'm not in my foreign data wrapper directory. Where is my directory? Data wrapper. No problem. I think still some binaries are missing. Looks like 1 minute. Let me see if I can fill the binaries. It's going to take more time, then I will fix it later and I'll send you the steps. This is fine. Okay.
from this path, run pg underscore config. So I think it's now remove this install. Yeah.
No, I think there is still something, few binaries are missing. Normally, it should not take this much time because,
Yeah,
but
straightforward setup. Make
huh?
space use underscore pgxi access equal to 1.
1 second. Huh? Alma Linux 18. First of all, let's check whether MySQL FDW for I just want to make sure that I'm using the right binary. Otherwise, even we are fixing it, if it is not compatible, then there's no use. But this is
This is
for
the
EDB.
Rocky.
This is EDB. This is Rocky. Where is Alma? Alma.
Alma Linux.
Mm, let's try this, but this is EDB. But let's see if it is working. We are working. Mhm.
When we do a source code setup, so it will work for all the OS, I think.
Source code setup mean to say that development tool, right? Which I
No,
was
no,
installing.
this make install, this kind of compilation when we do,
Hmm.
it should work on all the OS.
It should work on OS, but again, it will depend which particular Postgre you are installing. So let's file this one. What is talking about? One second, let me see my steps. No problem, let's fix it. Better, let's use the documentation itself. Was creating. So let's take AI's help. Want to install MySQL.
Abhishek, I have given one link
Hmm?
in the chat.
1 second. Huh?
So this Alma Linux falls under Red Hat or
Red Hat only.
so I have given you one link. Open that link.
I think group install is compulsory, looks like. Second, let's see. I'll get it done, don't worry. The only thing is we have to invest time. Last time I did it on which operating system, that also I'll find it. Okay, no problem. So in case if you are getting late, you can log out. Meanwhile, I'm fixing it and I'll send the steps. Whoever want to stay, they can stay. Anyhow, it is getting recorded and people who want to leave, they can leave. I don't want
Meanwhile,
you to.
Abhishek, can you go into that link which I have pasted
Where do you paste it? In
in
the
the chat?
chat. That is repo, right?
Yeah, go to that link. Then yum. Then 17. Then Red
It
Hat.
fall under Red Hat.
Alma falls under Red Hat, right?
8. Red Hat 8. PCI architecture will be Red Hat at
X, it's 8664, no?
8664. One
Above
second.
one.
No, I'm using 10.
Okay, ठीक. Click on that. Now Control F. You see MySQL. So from this we can get all the extension like Oracle, MySQL.
Okay. Let me. Yeah, we can get it.
So by installing this, whatever libso file we will get, we can copy that into contrib extension path. From there, I think we can create an instruction.
Okay, I'll sort it out. I'll give you the step. Okay. For this release, how to install it, I'll sort it out and I'll give the documentation directly. Better. Just allow me a few minutes. After the session, I'll just get everything ready for this. Okay, GCC was on.
Thank you.
No problem. Okay. Okay, then I'll release the video of all the fix and everything and I'll give it to you. Fine with everyone?
Sure.
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Abhishek, can you open the coupon process
Which one?
with 1 year?
Oh, coupon.
This one year.
Coupon. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Let me. Okay, share your screen.
Okay.
Anyone else want to access the site?
Which site, Abhishek?
No, I have given the access of my LMS to everyone.
I don't have that one.
You can also get the access. Limit.
How to?
Yeah, just go to this website lms.thedbadmin.com
Okay.
and you can watch the recordings from here. Now apply. Apply.
Okay.
Yeah. Enroll.
Okay.
I will remove your old ID. Okay. Then last
Yeah.
one.
Remove that one. Yes.
Perfect, right?
Yeah. Thank you.
Yeah.
I will
You
start
want to
first.
do? Anyone else want to do? Sudeep, you want to do?
Now, how to get credentials here, like the login?
Just log into lms.dba.com with any of your Google account. Go
Okay.
and buy the course. Apply this coupon code. I will give you one coupon code, save 100, and then you can watch all the recordings. Fine.
Okay, gmail.com is not, couldn't find your account.
I'll help you. Remaining people, if they don't have anything, they can log out. I will just explain you. Share your screen, Nagesh.
Yeah, sure.
Share your screen. Rest everyone got it, right? Vinod, you got, or you want to do it?
No, I didn't get got.
Okay, so open your open this website, lms.thedbadmin.com. Log in with your Google account or sign up. Sign up whatever you want to do. Sign up also you can do. Yeah. Create your username, password.
So
Yeah.
Abhishek, rest can leave, right?
Yeah, rest can leave. I'll send you the steps once I will fix
Okay,
this foreign data wrapper binary issue.
okay, thank you.
No problem.
Hey,
Yeah.
could you please bring that link?
Yes, sure. Go to browse. Save 100 is the code. Add to cart. Go to cart.
So this course can do anyone.
Not only for you, not anyone.
Oh.
You just go to that course, click on that.
This one.
Vinod, you also do? You also done? You're like completed this?
Yeah, I'll try my fingers.
Yeah. Stop recording.